Oh, am I on? Oh. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Walter P. Crackpot speaking to you from the DeBeat H. Excuse me, there's a piece of lettuce on my teeth. Ladies and gentlemen, we're pleased here to present to you the Austins, the Hestermans, and all those other things. And the first one, we'd like to present to you the patriarch of the clan, Mr. J.W. Brewer Tire Company. No, this is Bill Hesterman.
Hello there, young fella. How did you say, what'd you say, patriarch of the clan?
Yes.
Patriarch of the clan.
You set
climb up, fella.
You set him up. Thank you very much.
It's John Wayne.
John Wayne, yes. Here we are.
Are you making a movie?
No, this is a still. I see. Well, in the back, behind the trees, there's a still. And that was John James Wayne, Hesterman, and this is James John Wayne, Hesterman. You can't tell the two apart.
Hardly, not at all. Only in broad daylight.
Only in broad daylight when the light is shining on.
See, my mother used to say, Yimmy Yanni, whoever you are.
Yes.
I never did figure out who I was.
Never figured out who you was. Yanni, stop that Johnning.
Right. Yes. May I go now?
You may go now.
I've got to cut my Delilahs.
Yes, it's just inside the door and around the corner to the left.
We found you.
I'm leaving Lena. I lived here.
Oh, well, it's certainly a pleasure to have you leap in here again sometime. And where are your models? I would like to know where your models are.
That Nels models.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Where is Uncle? Where is Uncle?
Uncle
Gordon P. Where is Uncle Sam?
And let's see what else. Yes, that's right.
I don't know, but I think we must have shot our 3 minutes several minutes ago.
I think we shot.
And this is Walter P. Crackpot returning you now to our studios in Japan.
You can't return me. We're not off yet.
Oh, we're not off yet. Oh, heavens to me. Let's get over and get some of these other fine people who have become acquainted and associated, unfortunately, with this clan. And here is the patriarch of the Austin clan, Mr. Gordon P. Would you care to speak a few words for eternity, please?
One little word, two little words.
A giant step for mankind, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed.
From the mouth of Gordon P. And here we have Mr. Bobby B.
Well, hello, sir.
Mom's
How you
number
doing?
2.
Oh, my sweetheart, how did you remember her? I hear she's doing so well.
Yes, she is. And here is our sweet Naoma. Sweet Naoma, heavenly flower.
Flow gently.
She keeps us all in the coma. And here is little David. Oh, how long does this 3 minutes go? And here is Christy Wisty. Mystic Christy. You're not getting in on this thing. We just wanted to tell you, just very confidentially, that this is your opportunity to say hello.
Because we're at where are we?
What are you doing?
We are at the family reunion at the... Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure to speak to you here this evening. Oh, excuse me, young man, we're on the air here. It's a great pleasure to speak to you here, and remember at this time the special occasion from here to eternity. And we introduce to you the couple who are just anxious to become one. Namely, Mr. I forgot his name. And Miss, I forgot her name.
Mrs. Hester Bunny.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Mr. and Mrs. David A. Hesterman of 1975. How can it be that we could have such a great union at a reunion? Marvelous. Congratulations, and may all... Oh, get a close-up on that handshake.
Get a close-up on that.
Oh, that's
this is me shaking hands with Mr. Crackpot.
Yes. All right, very fine. And there... Oh, we must get... Now, this is what happens. This is scene number 2. Soon to be in the bedroom, or the living room, the dining room, and any other room that he can possibly get into.
This is my kid.
This is Jimmy.
This is our kid. I actually got a wife to go with it.
Oh, that's a good package deal. Very good. And we now must proceed. If I can get the television microphone to follow me here.
Action.
And as we continue, oh, marvelous! I can't believe it.
I've lost my wife.
I don't know where she went, but I felt her. I feel she's around here someplace. There she
Kiss
is.
anybody, don't you?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Oh, and all of this without any libations. What on earth is this? A giant grasshopper. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be afraid. A giant grasshopper has just invaded our yard. But don't worry about it.
Ice cream, chewing gum, popcorn, anybody? Chewing gum, ice cream.
And here she is, ladies and gentlemen, the miraculous lady that brought forth a Jimmy
Out of
when it was completely impossible. The Bureau of Mines even said it was impossible. All that uranium. And still, here comes Joanne and brings forth a living soul into this world. Something that we shall never forget. And why can't we forget it? Look. Oh, look what we have here. Marvelous.
Put me down.
Speak a word.
Hello.
And then we have Mark, the Mark. He is going to make his mark on this film by saying what? It's a great pleasure to be here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, don't. Oh. And now I say that again. All right, very good.
Tell him who you are. Tell him who you are.
What's your name?
George. What's your name?
Who is it? There, ladies and gentlemen, is the giant grasshopper that has invaded our party. But don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. We have everything under control. Demead H. Austin is going to take care of this on the count of because. He is the grasshopper eater of 1975. Would you care to say a word there?
Yes.
And just take it from here. Thank you very much.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody that made this movie possible. It's certainly an inspiring movie.
I bought a car from you last year, a little Austin, and I don't like that car at all.
I would like.
Nothing but trouble, that thing.
I want all here. We all must meet the odd one in our family. This is Gay Austin. May I refer again to the connotation of Gay Austin?
Thank you.
Notice that girl? She said thank you to all of you out there. Speak for us, Gay.
Help!
If that isn't gay, she does a pretty good imitation.
Now we turn the time back to Walter P. Crackpot. Mr. Crackpot, would you like to take over this interview again?
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's a great pleasure. And yes, certainly. And we got the all of the little peoples. Here's the another little people. Did we get this little people? Yes, we got this little people. This
Hello,
one is-
fans.
Yes. David, can you say anything? Yeah, what? David says he can't say anything. And now, as we progress through this maze of bodies, we find another body, another amazing body. No, we did talk to you, didn't we, Mr.?
talked to me.
Well, we must have another. Oh, I see the camera is stuck.
A little delayed reaction.
But I see.
Continues to focus on the star.
Yes, I noticed that the camera is continuing to focus on the star.
You know, I do have one little word to say. I've been to Barnum and I've been to Barnum and Bailey and all these places, and I've never seen this many clowns in one place before.
Whoa! Oh dear, I'm getting to feel seasick, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sorry to say that I must turn the microphone over to my more masterful brother, Bill.
Well, I'd like to say something at this time, ladies and gentlemen,
Where's the salt tablets?
and all you folks at sea, and you too.
Oh, me?
Look out! Look out!
Look out! Look out! Look up! Little Lori, would you please come here, please? And sweetheart, would you like to tell me what you're enjoying about this lovely occasion this evening?
That's something in this face.
Oh, I know, but I'm asking you a very special question at this time. I'm sure nobody thought of asking you this question before.
Oh, no one did.
All right, now what are you enjoying about this evening?
Well, everything but
Oh, I see. Thank you, little Lori. Come again sometime. And how about you, Miss Chris?
What?
What are you enjoying about this lovely affair?
The weirdo with the camera.
The weirdo at the camera. That happens to be, do you know who that is?
Yeah, it's
Who is it? Who is it?
John.
Oh.
To bust in here, but can you tell me what's the matter? Everything seems to be upside down.
Di.
Yeah.
You're such a gorgeous little thing. Did you know that?
No.
You really are. Now, tell me, are you enjoying yourself at this party?
Yes, I am.
What is the most exciting thing that's happened this evening?
I think the... Oh, there we go. That was...
I knew it
My
was.
evening's complete. Thanks.
And now...
Oh, we can do it. It's legal for us to do this.
Hey, easy on that, Tiger.
Eat it.
David,
Yes.
you're about to be married in another day,
Yes.
and this is going down for all posterity to see. And that means you must have some posterity, so keep that in mind, or they won't be able to enjoy this lovely film.
Good on the back.
Okay.
Now, what are the foremost thoughts in your mind at this time as you approach the marriage altar?
I didn't even think about it.
You don't even think about it.
No. Every time I think about it, I get nauseous.
You get nauseous. Well, I think I'd better talk to your girlfriend immediately.
No, I think we
because
better.
it seems like something is out of whack.
No. Where's the secret camera, anyway?
Where is the secret camera? There she is.
All right, get out.
Get her, grab her.
A half mil.
Let the reporter get here.
I got her.
Hello, Becky. You are Becky, aren't you?
I'm so embarrassed.
Of course you're embarrassed.
You're with Hesterman. You may go now, dear.
Isn't it wonderful having a new bride around? Did you notice how she blushed?
Come here and be the dog.
Oh, you're back again, Mark? Would you say something in French, please? Okay. Oh, that's very good. How about you?
We see Mark will be approaching the wedding altar very shortly. Let us have an interview with your girlfriend, Mark. Thank you. And where is the hidden camera? Yes, the candid camera is following us around, and here we have it back to Walter Crackpot's cousin.
Well, there really is not a camera. You know that, don't you, Christy?
No.
I understand that you're very good in French. Would you like to say something in French this evening?
Let me think.
If you have to think about it.
Okay, parlez-vous français.
Parlez-vous français?
Like,
Everywhere I look, it's cameras, cameras, cameras.
écoutez to the weirdo.
Écoutez to the weirdo.
I don't know how to say to the weirdo in French.
Kidding aside, we have caught the lovely ladies here in a group together as they are sort of sitting together discussing what's going on in the outer circles. Here is lovely Joanne, lovely Di, and Barbara, and Ellen. And may I say you are the sweetest group of girls that I have ever seen.
Mikey. Oh, up here. I'm sorry, we were looking at the wrong way. Once again, we're at David Austin's place. Hello there, David. And there are many others gathered around here as we are about ready to burst into another epic. Over here, standing at this table, is it a grasshopper? No, it's not the grasshopper. What is it? It's Curly Curly. Hello, Curly Curly.
That's my new hairdo Bill is referring to. But I can swim every day with this, and nobody knows me.
Well, we hope nobody knows you, that's for sure. And who is that sneaking around the backside there, throwing things into the giant disposal? Look out! Don't hurt yourself in the disposal. Now, what are you doing here, young lady?
Oh! You frightened me so.
Oh, of course
My
you frightened
dear
me
brother.
too, as you can
Oh, yes, I'm scared to death. After all, we're way out here in Willow Creek.
Let's give it the Teresa Dawn effect. Would you like to give us that
Oh, my goodness.
effect? Well, that's for the benefit of those in Arizona who have the Teresa Dawn copy. I don't think the Austins have seen it yet.
No, I don't think they have.
That's good. Well, they don't need to see it now. Now, looking around, I see someone hiding over there. Who is that one hiding over there? Would you mind coming over here, young lady? This is the star of the show. And if you notice, she is dressed very nattily for the occasion.
Of course.
And is smiling. Give us that big smile. Smile there now. And this is, do you know what day it is today?
No, I don't. You'll have to tell me.
Independence Day.
I'm glad you told me that. I never would have known.
I knew you wouldn't know because you're not too independent. Now, little Lori, tell us something of interest.
Well, I could tell you that today's Independence Day.
Well, you are a very bright young lady. Now, who is this over here? Come over here, Michael. Michael, say something to Lori. Oh, Lori, don't leave yet because we're not through. You're not independent enough yet. Because what I want to do is present you with the keys so that you may be independent.
Thank you. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you.
Well, Michael,
Yeah?
how is Independence Day with you?
Not very fine.
Not very fine.
He has a little poem to recite.
Michael? Uh-oh. We switch quickly into Iran, where we find the Ayatollah and his worshippers at work. As you notice, there he is surrounded by young ladies.
Excuse me, are you in my harem, madam? I have so many I cannot keep my harem straight. What is this imposter Ayatollah? Go away! Is this the direction of the Mecca? I am praying to Mecca. Mecca says, get up and be gone. I refuse to wear my veil.
Oh, he is being beseeched by the women. They will not leave him alone.
Now,
we have a new price on oil. $100 American per barrel.
Oh, that is the new price on the old oil, I suppose.
The new price on old oil, yes.
$100 per barrel.
Due and payable to Ayatollah Stephanopoulos.
We are in a very strange country. It's best that Mr. Crackpot leaves immediately because we can see that we are in great danger here. Evidently, the hostages are underneath the table over there. But we cannot find the hostages. The table has departed and flown away. Now, where is Michael? Yeah, as I told you, the hostages will not stay around. Richie, here is one of the finest young men that this nation has ever produced. And here and alive on the 4th of July is none other than the famous Richie. Richie, turn around and wave to your fans. Yeah, I can see. What a magnificent wave that is. See that wave? Richard? Richard, do you know how to sing a song? Can you sing a song? What song would you like to sing tonight? I Am a Child of God? Do you know that song? Let's see if you can sing it. Let's turn around here because everybody out there in movie land...
No small world.
A small world?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's hear about this big small world.
Well, I can't sing it very much.
You can't sing it very much. Well, how about singing it a little much?
Yeah.
It's a small world, dee-dee-doo. Dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-doo. Dee-dee-doo. Gee, isn't that great? How come our crowd out there isn't clapping for you? There we go. There we go. Now, would you like to take a bow? Well, where is Uncle Gordo? I haven't seen Gordo around. Where is he, Michael? Could you get him? Could you seek him out? Quickly! Michael streaks down the road, 100 miles an hour. Sometimes I think he's Superman. What do you think, Richie?
I think he has.
Oh, he
might be Superman.
He might be Superman. Here he is, Superman. Look at those muscles, would you? Look at those Zoe fighting. We will now have a recital. Now, Michael, recite your poem. You have come
It's not a good one.
on a volunteer
I don't know
basis.
all of it, Dad.
Michael has volunteered to give us a reading.
July 4th, 1776. Why do we celebrate? What does it mean? 'Tis the birthday of the United States when we were made free. That's all I know.
Well, that is certainly enough. Give him a hand. Where is the applause machine? Well, that was terrific. What a beautiful volunteer job that was. It's nice to know we have such great volunteers in the army. I mean, in our audience here. And speaking of volunteers, here is the greatest of them all, Mr. GP.
Hello, everybody.
Well, don't stop there.
Where shall we go?
It's up to you.
Up to me?
Yes, Alphonse.
I'm already up to my knees. Well, this is a great, great day in our lives. Happy 4th of July to everybody, and especially to the family. It's sure great to be here with everybody, and exciting, exhilarating, and really quite edifying, I should say. So we're thankful for all of these great blessings we have living in this great country and being in association with our great family, taking of all of the spirit of each other, being edified, growing in understanding, wisdom, all those sort of things. So we're very happy to be here at Sunday Mead's home, Diane's, take of the fine hospitality and all of that. So we shall say, fare thee well until another day.
Thank you, and goodbye. Oh, nice. Hello, Julie. How are you today? Are you a little grasshopper? Or are you a little girl? I see. She is neither.
The great stone face.
She is Miss Stoneface. Oh, who is that up there on the stairs? Who is that sneaking behind you? Who is going to make you laugh and sing and cry? Oh, well, that's Julie. And Julie, we also have another little friend of Julie who has wandered into our picture at this time, chewing on her cud. Hello, Wendy. This is David's child, where the child previous was Bill's child. That's for the genealogists in the group. And now, Wendy, would you say hello to everybody? Would you wave to Demead up there on the platform?
Wave.
There you are. That's Wendy Girl. Thank you, Wendy Girl. You may take your latest with you. Now we have another one wandering over here. And once again, for the genealogists, this is Demead's child.
And this is Grandma.
And this is Grandma Austin.
Oh, yes. This is
Hello.
Uncle Bill.
And would you introduce her?
Oh, yes. This is, let me see. Katie. Katie Austin. And you're going to do...
Katie?
Yes, Katie. You do patty cake, patty cake?
Patty cake, Katie.
Do patty cake.
Grandpa will now enter the scene doing patty cake, patty cake with Katie.
Patty cake.
Well, come on. Beautiful, beautiful. I see that she's responding well to this occasion. Hello, Katie.
Patty cake.
Katie is doing a great job. Everybody is doing patty cake but Katie. And that is just tremendous. And now we have another youngster who has arrived on the scene. The demure Amy. This is one of David's for the genealogies. This is Amy Histerman. Hello, Amy. As you can see, she is greatly in love with her grandpa. Give me a kiss, Amy.
He's gone. Does that mean nothing's happening right now?
Oh, wasn't that sweet? That was sweet.
Girls, what neat artist.
Well, I'm not sure how that's going on, whether the film is stopped, whether we're in business or out of business.
Are we in business or out there for a minute? Oh.
The cameraman has gone on a lunch break, Amy. Now, would you mind giving Grandpa a big kiss?
He's been doing all these funny things.
Well, thank you. Now, wasn't that sweet? So that is Amy. Once in love with Amy, always in love with Amy. Is that right, Amy? Well, you can see she agrees with everything that I have to say. Thank you, Amy. Yes.
Several ladies are in there hiding from you.
Well, let us find the ladies. You want to go find them, Michael?
Yeah,
Go find them.
they're in there. Now, let's see. What do I want to talk about? What kind of hot dog eat the spinach?
Oh, I don't know. What did the hot dog eat with spinach?
He told the spinach that he's supposed to go find his own place to eat.
Oh, is that right? Well, that's good. Here comes the beautiful girls. Where did they go? To the chorus line. There they are. Come on, let's see those legs, girls. Let's see this. Ah.
Take it off!
Well.
I want you to know that I picked a million weeds today for this occasion.
Why?
Because we couldn't have you looking at our gardens.
We
Our
certainly,
gardens with weeds.
we certainly enjoyed the dinner. The weeds, I mean.
There are no weeds.
No weeds, no weeds.
Yes.
And this is Di.
Yes.
Di. Would you wave at the camera, Di? Because the folks who are going to see this down in Arizona don't know who you are.
They'll never believe it. They don't know who I know. We never see them.
No, we've kind of lost track of them, you know, and they haven't been up here for some time, so we need to get.
I have a real hard time with this.
Well, you have a hard time with it?
I do.
I love it.
Oh, thank you.
Aren't you Cheryl Teague?
Oh, yeah.
Are you famous Cheryl Teague, the fashion model?
Yes.
Would you endorse this potato chip, Cheryl Teague? Delicious. Would you?
This is Cheryl Teague's in disguise.
This is new Flakes brand potato chips. Here, try another.
Oh, no.
You just can't quit eating them, can you?
Hey, she is.
You just can't quit eating famous brand potato chips. And Flake brand potato chips, and to show you how good they really are, is our other model.
This is. Here, someone come feed Bo Derek, please.
Here is Bo Derek.
Derek, didn't I see you in Playboy?
Bo Derek, how come your face is so red, Bo?
Does it match? I did it just so it would match.
Bo, how do you like these flaky chips?
You or these?
These. Enough out of you.
My goodness. Goodbye, Bo. Come again when you don't have some... come again. Well, we've had an illustrious crowd here this evening. Jolene, we have not had a word from Jolene. Jolene, come on up, Jolene. Here comes our other model, our other chorus girl. Let's see. Oh, excuse me, Jolene. Jolene is preparing to do the 100.
What am I supposed to say?
What are you supposed? You're supposed to try our flaky potato chips, and give us.
Yeah, they're flaky.
They're flaky. They match everything else around here. Good. Would you like to say anything else, Joe?
No.
Say something to the folks in Arizona.
Hello in Arizona.
Well, Joe, what else can I say? We've had the flaky flakes.
When you're feeling down and out, a little celery makes you feel stout. So if you're feeling kind of that way, buy some special celery today.
That's Mr. Rabbit. And you'd like some flaky chips too, I see. Everybody is gathering around. This is certainly a great testimonial for the flaky flakes. There's no stopping the flaky flakes. Anyone else want to do one little commercial before we sign off here? Oh, we haven't had Jana Kay. Jana Kay.
This is Jana Kay. Kay,
Th-
and I'm Aunt
Oh,
Adele.
oh, Janet Kay. Aunt Adele is the one who usually brings the babies over.
That's
It's
right.
because she's such a babe herself.
Of course.
Hello, babe.
Hello, darling. May I try one of these flaky potato sheeps?
Oh,
Are
my,
they
the
cheap?
sheeps
Oh,
are
yes.
so good.
Oh, yes, they are good. Oh.
This Janet Kay happens to be Bill and Jolene's babe. For the genealogist, Jana Kay Hesterman, daughter of Bill and Jolene.
Oui, oui. Are these potato chips French?
These are potato
From
flakes.
Idaho. Moscow? Russian?
Moscow, Idaho. For Mr. Grobinski.
Yes.
Mr. Grobinski,
Take
aha.
some to the Ayatollah.
To the Ayatollah, yeah.
Perhaps we could, take care of the Ayatollah with these potato chips.
Yes, we will ransom everybody with some of these fine potato flakes.
Oh, please.
And yes. And then we will have the hostages on our side.
Oh, the hostages, yes.
Well, Walter Crankpot must move on because there is nothing really exciting happening in this affair over here. We're everywhere where nothing is happening. And I think we haven't been able to talk to our cameraman. Cameraman, would you kindly stick your face in there somewhere? The cameraman will operate on remote control while we bring in the greatest ham of them all, Mr. Demede.
Hello. I think it's just right now. Who are we talking to?
Demede.
That's me, but who are we talking to out there?
The cameraman has disappeared, Mr. Demede. We want you to have your testimony on potato chips.
Oh, that's delicious. What is this heckling from the audience?
This is Demede Austin, who has done an outstanding job in photographing this affair this evening. And
Thank
may we always, as always, say thanks to our great technical crew that make this possible.
Well, if I might modestly say, it's been hard to cover such an event because of the movement.
Always hard to cover,
Hard
that's
to
right.
catch a glimpse of the Hestermans.
Very difficult.
They move so quick.
They're always on the move, and for good reason.
Yes. Usually on the move out of town.
Yes. But we don't need to say that tonight.
No. We should say to John, Ellen, we have Jim, and Joanne, we have Lenny, we have Naomi.
And Ruth Ann and Mike, I think it is.
Yes.
Excuse me, this is the home of Demede Austin.
This is the palatial estate of Demede Austin. We should make this clear.
I'm sorry to interrupt your party. I'm from Friendly Finance Company. You've been receiving the notices, and I'm sorry, we can't wait any longer. We're taking the merchandise. Okay, Otis, bring the truck in.
Well,
it was our...
These were the palatial estates of Demede Austin.
We were able to hang on to them just long enough for the party.
Thank goodness the film is now over, and it has been a delightful evening. Goodbye to the moving men. That's,
Cameraman to get a shot of the view.
I tell the...
Arizona people. The view.
As we pan the Austin estate, we slowly drift into the limelight as we see the greatest sand pile in the world and a volleyball racket. As you know, there's always a racket going on at the Austins.
That's the future side of the pool.
They're not a pool.
And with that, we say and bid you all fond
Farewell.
adieu.
That's a potato chip.
Is it gone?
It's gone. There you go.
Okay, signing off from another firework day, July 1776.
You're rolling.